Hi, I'm Marilyn San Clemente of Stamp with Marilyn, and welcome to my creative playground. I have some really exciting things to show you tonight. My pre-order literally just came. It was dropped off about 6 o'clock. And so I have not opened the box yet, and I'm going to share it with all of you. So, hey Cindy, how are you? Good to see you. I also want to say thank you to everybody that placed orders and entered my little giveaway last week. And the winner was Sandy Libby. She's probably not on, I don't think she is on my Facebook page, but I know she does follow me on Facebook. Hey Rose, good to see you. Did you get yours? Did you get your box yet? So, let me get my camera set up here, and we'll figure out how to do this. So that's the annual catalog, and we're not allowed to show you the inside of the catalog yet, but I can show you anything that we make and or items that I ordered. So my box is over here, and what I'm going to do is move my camera up this way. I think that will work. And let me pull that up a little bit. Hey, Steph, how are you? Okay, so here's my box. Let me push it in, see if that works a little bit. And then see if I can get a little bit closer as well. So forgive me while I try and adjust everything. So, Rose, did you get yours? You got yours about an hour ago? Oh, so we got it at the same time. All right. 3 hours apart, we got it at the same time. So there we go. Okay, so here we go. New stuff. So I have no idea. There will be no order to this because it was randomly packed. They just throw everything into a box. So there's that. I need that. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, what I will do is I'm going to line up, I'll line up the colors here. There we go. Okay, so I have polished pink and pale papaya, which are two of the new in colors. Here's some blends, markers. Yep, a refill. Aha, and a punch. That is, I can't remember the name of the stamp set that is part of, but I will show you in a few minutes. Okay, soft succulent is another one of the in colors. So I'll show you those together in a second, and I'm just going to sort out. Okay, here's a fourth, Fresh Freesia, which is really pretty. It looks very similar to Purple Posy with maybe just a touch of pink. This is the polished pink, which is a little bit lighter than the one that we have, the, oh my gosh, is it Melon Madness? Okay, what is the current in color? I can't even remember. Isn't that terrible? It's Monday night again. I was saying to someone today, one of my downline dropped over today because she needed to borrow a couple things. And, oh, there goes my... So I was talking to my downline today. She dropped over for a little bit, and she needed to borrow some stuff for a class she's doing on Wednesday. And I said, I should record these first thing Monday mornings when I'm fresh and awake. And then just schedule this, but then it's not interactive. So anyway, okay, so Magenta Madness. Thank you, Steph. Okay, so Fresh Freesia, which is the new, it's Purple Posy, but it looks like just a tad darker and maybe a little bit more pink. Polished pink. This is pretty. Soft Succulent. We don't have, that looks like it might be a shade lighter than Just Jade, which is pretty. Pale Papaya, which maybe looks like the old Peach Parfait from way back when. But that looks very pretty too. I like that. I like these colors. And then Evening Evergreen. That is really pretty. So let me dig out the paper for these. And then, oh, and here's some little ornaments. I'll show you all those in a few minutes. Okay, here, I've got the ribbons. So I've got 4 ribbons here, and here's the markers for the new colors. And another set of blends. And, yep, the blends, okay. And here's the other blends. Okay, so these are the ribbons, or these are our, okay, here's the other one. There we go. There's the ribbons. So we've got the, here we go. I'm not going to know these again. This is the papaya. This is the soft succulent. This is the evergreen. This is the one that looks like purple posy. And this is the fresh freesia. So what's the one? Oh, polished pink. Polished pink. And this is fresh freesia. So, okay, fresh freesia, polished pink, soft succulents, papaya, and evergreen. But ask me those again later, and I will not be able to show you or tell you. So, so of course we have the matching markers. We have the ink pads. And I just showed you the ribbons. And then we have the blends. So we have blends, markers, ink pads, ribbons, and so now I just need to dig out my paper. Okay, here we go. And I'll show you the designer papers in a few minutes. I have a few of those. Okay, so this looks like the polished pink. Oops, if I turn them upside down I can read them. Polished pink, pale papaya. Here's the fresh freesia, soft succulent, and evening evergreen. So there's the 5 new colors. Very cool. I like that. So I'm going to put those over here. So we'll see if I've got this now. Okay, so polished pink, pale papaya, fresh freesia, soft succulents, and evening evergreen, which is going to slide off the chair here in a second. It's slowly sliding down. So, okay, so those are our colors. But we were allowed to pre-order 3 suites. And so one of the suites was this beautiful, beautiful pansy suite. And if you can look, I have the paper upside down here, but I will open that in a second. But there's a pansy, here it is, pansy stamp set. It's called Pansy Patch. And what I like about the stamp sets that, and here's the pansy dies. What I like about the stamp sets that Stampin' Up! Has been doing, designing over the past couple of years is that they have been coming up with kind of a 3D type item. And this pansy, I believe, has different pieces so that you can kind of build it up and give it some 3D dimension, which is really cool. Hey, Sarah. Good to see you. You said that's your favorite is the pansy? Did you get yours set yet? Yes, Rose, come on up and hang out with me in my little cottage, my little 2-bedroom cottage. I would love that. Okay, so here's the dies for the pansies. Yep, and I can see. Okay, so this is going to cut the outline. This is going to cut some detail, and this has got some embossing with it also. So that's going to make that, this particular layer, it's going to emboss that particular layer to give it some detail and dimension. And then this is going to be another outline. It looks like this is the stem, and we've got some leaves there. So this will be fun to play with. So I will be playing with that over the next couple of days. Rose, just go get a flight now. Did you just get your, you just got your shot. You just got your first shot. And, okay, oh, this has got a different feel to it. It doesn't have the, it's nice, it's different. So that's pretty. That's all the pansy pattern. with a yellow background. Okay, and as you know, our paper has 2 sheets of each design. So that's pretty. It's got leaves. Oh, and it's got a gingham. All right. That's cool because there's no more gingham in the in color stacks. So that's pretty. Tiny, more little flowers. Oh, and another gingham. Yay. I like these colors too. So this looks like this has all the in colors. Oh, that's pretty. And so you know what? The dies will be cutting out this paper, the different size pansies. And with the Calypso Coral. And here's a soft seafoam background with some pretty flowers. That's pretty too. And ooh, a dark background. So that's the Evening Evergreen. That would be good for masculine cards. And here's the last sheet. That's pretty also. That's a little bit different pansy design. They've got a lot of different colored pansies on here too. Oh, cool. And another gingham. That's nice because there has been gingham in the in color stacks, but they changed the design of that paper, so there isn't gingham anymore. So this will have the gingham. Very cool. Okay, so that's the pansy set. Okay, this one is, I'm trying to remember the name of this suite, The Beauty of Friendship, and this is a tree set. And you may have noticed that they retired a couple of the different trees. They retired Winter Woods and they retired Rooted in Nature and some of the other tree sets. So let's open this up and see what the dies look like. There we go. Oh, wow. Those are pretty. Oh, look at this. Is that 2 parts? No, that's okay. So that cuts out the outline of the tree. It looks like there's 2 different sizes, and then it looks like this cuts out the leaves. And this is the paper that goes with it, and this paper is called Beauty of the Earth. So Beauty of the Friendship is the name of the set, and Beauty of the Earth is the name of the paper. Okay. I'll be putting the information, I'm sending the links out tomorrow to register for all that. I just got them set up, so I'll be sending them out tomorrow. This is pretty. So this is kind of a fall coloring, and it looks like you can use this piece here to cut out the leaves. You can use this to cut out the base of the tree, and then use this to cut out the leaves. That'd be pretty. The detail of the leaves. And the backs, oh wow, that's beautiful. That's really pretty. That would make a really nice scrapbook page. And that one has a wood background. And there was one set of designer paper that did stay, and that was the textures one that had all the different wood pieces. It was a set of 24, and it had a lot of different wood patterns, colors and patterns, and then it also had a lot of textures. This is pretty too. Oh, look at that sky. Oh, wow. Very nice. Okay, here's some pretty leaves. That's similar to the fern paper that we have currently. Oh, look at that. Wow. And this is pretty. Wow. That's a beautiful fall paper. Oh, look at that. I love those colors. I love that combination of colors. I would have never put those colors together. Okay. There's another good background. Ooh, and that's pretty. That's all the different greens. That looks like old olive and this new evergreen. Kind of a combination of greens there. So that is that set, and that's a suite, and I'm trying to remember if there is ribbon that goes with that suite. I know that there's a birch embossing folder so that you can emboss this tree, and it gives it a bark look. It might be called bark rather than birch. But that folder wasn't available yet. I think there's some things that are stuck in the Suez Canal. There were quite a few things on the pre-order that we couldn't order, and because they didn't get in on time, and so I'm not sure if they were caught in the Suez Canal or what. So this is the Beauty of Friendship, Beauty of the Earth, and this is Beautiful Trees Dies. That is the name of the dies. That's that set. And this next one is really pretty, Elegantly Said, and that's the set that has the punch. And this is the punch that goes with it. And so it's got this really cool kind of swirl to it. Let me see. You probably can't see it because it's in this paper. It's in the cellophane. Okay, there's the punch. So it's got this really cool little elegant kind of swirl to it. And I do really like these. That's pretty. This would be pretty for wedding invitations. So, yeah. So that's Elegantly Said. There's some very, very pretty paper that's coming with that that's got gold embossing. But that paper was in that shipment that did not make it on time. So we don't get to see that paper early. And this is some paper. It's called Hand Penned. I did not order this stamp set. It's another floral set. It's actually some of the flowers that are in the paper here. And I can only order so much. I wish I could order everything, but I can't. Maybe if I were independently wealthy. But so this is a set called Hand Pen, and what I liked about these papers was that they're very kind of a Victorian almost background, and there were some pretty designs in the paper. So this is an outline flower set, and you can stamp the flowers and do some coloring. So it's a good set if you like to color. Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. I love those purples. The purple and the yellow together. Oh. I think I will be using this paper a lot. And that's pretty too, with purples and blues and yellow. Okay, here's another. Here's a petal pink and some blues. So it looks like they're a Victorian floral design on one side, and then the back side is a background paper. There's another. That looks like Blushing Bride and So Saffron and Misty Moonlight. Yep, and a So Saffron background. So very pretty paper. So there is a set called Hand Penned that's going to go with that, and it does have some dies as well. Okay, so some random ribbons that I got that are new. This is a Gorgeous Grape ribbon. Oh no, this is Highland Heather, sorry. And it's got a shimmer to it. It's kind of similar to the Blushing Bride that we had, but it's a little bit thicker. Here's a Smoky Slate. And this also has a shimmer to it too. And it's a little bit thicker. And then this one is... This is the Papaya. Okay, I wasn't sure if this was the Papaya or if that was, what's the later pink one? Petal Pink. If that was Petal Pink. So it looks like Papaya and Petal Pink might go really well together. So those are a couple of the new ribbons. Here's some of the embellishments. Some pretty little flower embellishments. Oh, there's lots of different sizes too. And okay, so those are in the colors of the In Colors, the Fresh Freesia, the Papaya, Pale Papaya, and oh my gosh, Polished Pink is the pink. Okay, so those are pretty. Here's another new. These are silver and clear epoxy essentials, so another new embellishment. Okay, and these are, oh, these are the bumblebee. These are cute little bumblebees. Which actually I think would look really cool with the dragonfly paper. So, I can tell you that the Dragonfly and the Dandelion set, the Dandy Garden, did carry over. The paper did not. All of the papers are retiring. The only paper that has carried over is the textures paper with the wood grains and the other textures, the kind of the knit patterns and the rug patterns on the other side. So this would be pretty with the dandelion though. And okay, so this is Inspired Thoughts. And is that I have to think about which dyes that goes with. I got a couple of different sets. There were some generic dyes. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is Inspired Thoughts, and this goes with this die that cuts a really beautiful tree background, kind of similar to the Woodland embossing folder that is retiring. There we go. There we go. Yes. So it cuts a big tree background, and you can see that you've got some different sets of leaves to go with the trees. So that's probably the canopy, because it's called Inspiring Canopy. And this is a bundle. So it's very pretty. And I like this, that it's got you can cut the hill and all of that. So very pretty. And that's not associated with any paper, but okay. And then I did get this Welcoming Window set. I did not buy that before, but that is carrying over. So actually, if you like this set and you know you want to buy it, I would get it now, because when it carries over into the new catalog, it won't be a bundle anymore. So you won't get the 10% off for the bundle. So if you do like it and you plan on getting it, this is one of those sets that I really, really liked. And I said, I'm not going to buy it unless it carries over. And it did carry over. So I bought it while it's still a bundle. And okay, this is Basic Border Dies. I think I remember these. Yeah. Okay, so this one makes a cloud border. Here's a mountain border, kind of a rickrack. Oh, I like that scallop. That's kind of cool. That's cool too. And then two different stitched borders. So this one actually looks like you could almost do like a rainbow. Make a stitched border with a rainbow. So, so this is just different borders. That would be a good border die. Yeah, a good die to have. That would be great if you have the small machine also, because that's narrow, so that will fit through the small embossing machine. And these are the scalloped contour dies. Oh, this one. Okay, now I remember this one. You probably remember this, Rose. Okay, so this one has a stamp set with it, but I didn't need another floral stamp set, so I probably won't use those. But what I liked about this was it has this scallop border, and it's a nice big scallop border. And then it has the rectangles, and I hope they nest with these stitched rectangles, but it has the scalloped edges. And the largest one has those cutout scalloped edges. And so we'll see. But I bought this for the dies. I actually didn't buy the flower stamp set. And I do try not to buy everything. So that will have a flower with it when you get the new catalog. So I am receiving my new catalogs this Thursday. And Friday I am delivering stuff to my Stamp Club members. And so those of you that are in the Tewksbury area, I will try and drop one in your mailbox on Friday when I'm in the neighborhood, dropping off orders for Stamp Club. And if you have purchased from me in the past year, your name is on my mailing list. And if you're local to me, I will mail you a catalog, or I'll drop one off for you, or we can arrange some time to pick it up. If you're not local to me, if you live long distance, like Cindy, you'll get yours in the mail, and it will probably come, I would imagine, probably by the end of next week, I hope, or the beginning of the following week. So actually, you're in California, so shipping goes much easier from Utah to California than it does to here. So we get everything on the slow boat from China. In California, I think you guys get things a lot faster. So that's it for my for my presentation for tonight. There's my sneak peek. And this is the pop-up label card that we're going to do on Friday night. And as I said, I'll be sending out the information to register first thing tomorrow morning. And I've done 2 sets of it. I use the Fine Arts stamp set in paper. I've seen a lot of samples of this out on different websites with the butterflies, so I wanted to try something different, which is why I use the Fine Arts paper. And I'm going to do something different with it on Friday night too. I have to look at what I've got, the stamp sets that I have and what I think I might do. So what you want for this is you need some type of nested label die. It does not have to be an oval. You can use some fun shaped labels that are nested. You need 2 different sizes. So you need a larger one for the background, and then you just need a smaller one for this middle piece. So they should be nested so that they fit together. If you haven't participated in one of my Zoom classes, what I do is I send out an information sheet when you register, and you can pre-cut your cardstock, pull out your designer paper, think about what you want to do. Friday night, I'll work through the cards with you. So I'm working with you. We work at your pace. So if you need a little bit of extra time, that's fine. And I'm there to guide you. And since it's Zoom, it's interactive. And so we have a lot of fun. So we'll make 2 sets of this card for Friday night. So you can pick out a couple of different stamp sets if you want. And it'd be cute with the snail, Rose. I know you love the snail. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I can think of that it would be cute with. So, well, thank you for stopping by tonight. If you are looking to place an order for retired things, let me move my camera back a little bit here. This is my host code for April. Okay, there we go. PD3K7V73. And if your order is under $150, if you use the host code, then I will send you a little gift, a sampler of one of the new papers, actually. And if your order is over $150, then keep your own host benefits. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Have a great night. And if you're not on my mailing list, go out to stampwithmarilyn.com. And a little box will pop up and sign up for my mailing list. I'll be sending out the registrations tomorrow for that class on Friday. So thanks, have a great evening, and take care.